Okay, let's be real for a second. Nobody loves a boring safety manual, right? So today, we're going to forget all that. We are unlocking 5 simple life hacks to make your workday not just safer, but way easier and honestly, a lot more fun. Let's get right into it.
So, I've got a story for you. I was once on this huge project, and we were at the final step, deploying this massive, super complicated piece of software. My manager gives the final okay with these fateful words: let's launch it. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, see, he thought everyone on the planet knew that he meant launch it in the test environment first. But the new junior dev on the team? Oh no. He heard launch, and boy, did he launch it to every single customer. It was absolute chaos. And it all kicked off because of one simple, tiny assumption.
Exactly. We've all been there, haven't we? That moment you're just staring at a mountain of paperwork filed all wrong, or a delivery that's gone to the wrong continent, or maybe even a server that is literally on fire, all because somebody assumed their instructions were crystal clear when they were, anything but. It's that classic workplace fail that's maybe kind of funny a year from now, but an absolute nightmare when you're in the middle of it. Now, your first thought might be, okay, we need more rules, more checklists, more mind-numbingly boring training sessions. But what if I told you the secret weapon against these kinds of disasters has nothing to do with any of that? It's about understanding the one variable that's in every single workplace, and that's us, the humans. This is where this awesome concept called human factors comes into play. It totally flips the script. See, it's not about trying to force people to adapt to clunky, confusing, badly designed systems. No. It's the science of designing our work, our tools, and our environment to fit us. Think more about psychology and ergonomics and less about another dusty binder sitting on a shelf. So that sounds great in theory, but how do we actually use this stuff? Well, we're going to break down 5 simple, super powerful hacks that can totally upgrade your workday starting right now. And here we are, full circle, right back at my disastrous software launch story. Hack number 1 is just this. Stop expecting your team to be a bunch of psychics. Seriously, the biggest, most dangerous assumption we make at work is that other people automatically know what we're thinking. The solution is so simple, but we manage to forget it all the time. You have to be explicit. Say it out loud, type it in an email, heck, draw it on a whiteboard with stick figures if you have to. Taking an extra 30 seconds to be perfectly, ridiculously clear can save you hours, sometimes even days of cleaning up a mess that never even had to happen in the first place. Okay, you have to try this. This is my favorite part of the first hack. Your team needs a code word, something fun, something totally random. The source material suggests pineapple. The idea is that anytime, someone feels like things are getting a little confusing or going off the rails, they can just yell pineapple. It's a fun, zero-blame way to just hit pause and say, hey, wait a minute, let's all get on the same page here. I am officially challenging you to get this going with your team. Okay, on to our second hack. Let's talk about the physical side of work for a minute. You know those days where you leave the office and you feel like you've just gone 12 rounds in a boxing match? Your back is killing you, your wrist aches, you feel like you literally just lost a wrestling match with your own office chair. Well, this is where ergonomics comes in. And this brings us to a fun little debate. What actually makes a workspace comfortable? Truly ergonomic? Is it all about dropping a ton of cash on fancy high-tech gear? Or is there maybe another way? So what do you think? On one side, you've got the $1,000 scientifically engineered space-age ergonomic chair that promises you perfect posture forever. But then, on the other side, what about the little things? We're talking about squishy stress balls, a plant that's in just the right spot, maybe a little footrest you cobbled together from old books. So what's the real key here? It's actually not about the price tag. It's about empowerment. The absolute best ergonomic setup is the one that you have control over, whether that's a fancy chair or a simple footrest that just makes your day a little bit better. All right, hack number 3. And listen, this is not just some fluffy HR topic. This is a critical productivity hack. Work is stressful, deadlines are always piling up, we get overwhelmed, and what happens when our brains are fried? We make mistakes. So taking care of your mental health isn't about being soft. It's about staying sharp.
And the best part is, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just look at these simple ideas. A designated quiet zone where people can just decompress for 5 minutes. Offering a subscription to a meditation app. Or my personal favorite from this list, a random acts of kindness board. Can you imagine just leaving a candy bar on a coworker's desk for no reason? These tiny little things can completely change the entire energy of a team. It just proves that taking care of people's minds is every bit as important as taking care of their bodies, and believe me, it pays off in performance.
Okay, this one might seem a little obvious, but it is so powerful. Nobody is an island at work. When people feel supported, when they know that their team truly has their back, they're more confident, they communicate better, and all of a sudden tasks get safer and a whole lot less stressful. It can turn even boring jobs into a chance to bond. So, how do you build that kind of team spirit? Forget the awkward trust falls. You've got to try a safety scavenger hunt. Seriously, give everyone a list of things to find or little safety tasks to do, like locating the nearest fire extinguisher or tidying up a messy common area. Make it a fun little competition. You're building awareness and camaraderie at the exact same time. It's a total win-win. Our final hack, number 5, is all about creating a system that basically fixes itself. And it all comes down to one little word: feedback. We have to reframe this in our minds. Feedback is not complaining. It is not tattling on someone. Feedback is an upgrade. When people feel safe enough to point out a problem, or even just suggest a better way of doing something, the entire system gets stronger. I absolutely love this quote because it is hilarious and it is so true. I mean, seriously, take a moment and think about your office fridge right now. Sometimes the most glaringly obvious problems are the ones we all just learn to ignore. Encouraging people to speak up about anything, from a wobbly ladder to whatever science experiment is growing in that fridge, creates a culture where no problem is too small to fix. So there you have it. Those are the 5 hacks. But, knowing them is one thing, actually doing them is what matters. So now it's your turn. Here is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Here are 3 simple, totally doable things you can try this week. Number 1, pitch the pineapple code word to your team. Just do it. Number 2, organize that safety scavenger hunt. And number 3, schedule a crazy idea hour where absolutely no idea for improving safety or fun at work is off limits. And that really brings us to our final thought here. The ideas we've talked about today, they're really just the beginning. The most brilliant, game-changing solutions almost always come from the people who are actually doing the work, day in and day out. So what's your crazy idea? What's that one thing you've always thought would make your job better, or safer, or just a little more fun? Drop it in the comments below. Let's build an awesome list of brilliant ideas together. Thanks for watching.